Welcome to Respect Your Elders, Volume 12. Please check all the other videos in the series before you watch this one. Or not. But I go over a lot of fundamentals that I'm not going to go over in this video. This video is going to focus on stun grenades, a little bit of group tactics, and we're going to get into more group tactics later, but we're going to jump right into this one. Pretty simple round. The dude and I, who also is my 61-year-old dad, we've dropped into a group of buildings we often go to. We've looted up a little bit, and we've picked up a vehicle, and now we're heading into the middle of zone. Talked about in a previous video that right when you roll up to a house, if you can just hold tight for just a second, sometimes you can hear the enemy repositioning, and it'll let you know if someone's there or not. So here we come up to this house. It's a nice two-story that you can get on the roof. It's got good vision. We stop, we get out, I open the door, but I don't go in, and sure enough, footsteps, footsteps, footsteps. Of course, we notice this, we're talking about it. We don't go upstairs just yet. I get a stun grenade out. In houses, stun grenades are the most powerful. Frag grenades are good, but stun grenades are often better. So I creep up using third person. I notice both players are camping the top of the stairs. This is a poor decision on their part. Stun grenade out. You want to talk about easy kills. That's definitely there.
Great, Zach. That was great, man.
If you notice, I bounced that grenade off the wall. That's a really good tactic if you're trying to get a grenade into somewhere that you need it to be in. Just think of it like we're playing pool. Just bank it off the wall.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we're listening here and we're watching for people. We do find some people here to the north.
Okay, here they
Got to be really careful in group so that you don't shoot each other. And see, we're talking about people getting out of the way, but we're firing at the same time at the same target. Try and do this. If you're a two-man fighting a two-man, try and nail one target and then nail the other.
Okay, the other guy's right there. I got the other guy.
And Doc gets another kill. And I get another kill. Now we get in a battle with some better players here. Know where we are. They've got good aim. They've got good situational awareness. They're hitting me as often as I'm hitting them. We both have a Car 98, so it's an interesting fight. And it kind of goes to a stalemate here. Neither one of us can get a knockout on anybody.
Where is he?
So we just kind of stalemate out. They run behind better cover,
Oh, I see him.
and we can't really chase them. When we go to leave this house, we don't run out the bottom. We jump out a window with crouch jump. If you don't know how to crouch jump, it's just crouch and jumping forward at the same time.
Forward a little
It's
bit.
very useful for getting through windows.
They're there again.
Now, I'm not exactly playing the best right here. I should have been in better cover here. This is not the smartest idea. I'm kind of waiting for Doc to get out of the house here and trying to figure out where these guys on our right went. By running back and forth there, I expose myself from a bunch of fire, and I end up paying for it right here.
Running on the edge.
As I come down the hill, the guy's seen me moving already. I take a pot shot I really shouldn't have taken right there, and I'm in trouble. And I don't have any meds. Doc's playing this a lot smarter. He's behind a shack. He's moving better. I could take a page or two from him. So I see this guy in front of me. I know he's behind that little thing. I try and get a circular flank off here, but again, my positioning is bad, and Doc's is pretty good here. He's in the right place, I'm in the wrong place, and I pay for it.
Zach, you're coming up on.
But fortunately, I was very close to zone. So I stop. I just think I'm going to die right here. So what I'm doing is looking around to try and help Doc figure out where this guy actually is. Takes me a second to realize, maybe the enemy doesn't know right where I am. So I start crawling. It's pro, and I said I'm dead. That's because I realized it's probably death to our team for Doc to try and res me here. But I crawl toward him all the same, just in case something magical happens. And in this case, something magical does happen. There's this little tiny canyon. This provides great cover for this type of late game situation, and he's able to come crouch and res me amazingly. That's Doc's killing it here. Now, if you notice, sometimes I'm doing old man stuff, not using hotkeys, and sometimes I am. There I go, using the hotkey. Use the hotkeys for your meds. That's 7, 8, 9, and 0. Medkit, health pack, bandage, and boost. It's a lot better than going into the inventory screen, and I've been really trying to work on using those instead of tabbing in because it decreases your vision. Now, while I'm trying to fix myself up, Doc sees some guys to the left. He's going to go engage. At low health, I'm still in trouble here, so I'm just waiting. The human eye sees movement a lot, so be careful when you move in these late game situations. Often if you're sitting still, people won't see you. So we've split up here. This is important. You don't want to be right next to each other when you're playing group at the end of the game, and here's a great reason why. Doc gets jumped and killed, which is a bummer. But because we're far enough away from each other, but close enough to be in the same area, I don't get jumped and killed. And these guys end up running out right in front of me here. It's one of my good grenade throws. I'm having a good grenade round. I knock the guy down and it hits him. Here's some potato aim. Now this guy moves up behind this bush, but I'm underneath this little berm. So I try and shoot at him. I can't. I'm hitting the berm. And then he tries to shoot at me, but he can't because he hits the berm. When you're laying down at the end of the game like this, little variations in the topography of the map can make it so you can't shoot people when you're laying down. Now, as I've moved up, the other team is fighting this guy. They run right in front of me, which is just suicide. They didn't look. And that's the game. That's a little bit lucky, I'm not going to lie. If those guys had seen me, I was a dead man. But they didn't. I'll be going over some more in-depth squad tactics in detail. That was a little light on squad tactics and a little heavy on luck. But we'll get to that in some videos coming later today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.